Hello everyone. I should have probably got in a better position and waited till I went out of breath and put a t-shirt on to start this video, but it's too late now. I've not exercised for 4 days and I'm fucked. Bad genetics, that. So Dad, if you're watching this, I didn't win Saturday and it's all your fault. 50% your fault. 50% my mum's not trained for 4 days and I'm fucked. Bad genetics, that. Anyway, jokes aside. Today's video, a lot of people have been asking me, Makhmudov, where does he rank in who I've boxed? So we're going to do a Dave Allen on where Makhmudov ranks or rates. Not sure. I'll make a decision in about 10 minutes. So first of all, what everyone asks about power. In terms of who I've boxed, for 34 fights, I think I've boxed 31 different opponents. I've had a few rematches. How many rematches have I had? 3. I've boxed 31 different people. Where do I think his power rates? I'm going to go straight in at number 1 in terms of in a real fight. I've never been hurt. What the fuck? I've never been hurt that bad before. Now, what made him punch hard? He wasn't a heavy puncher. His jab was hard. His jab was heavy enough, but he weren't like a heavy puncher. He weren't a thud. I was expecting a thud, and I got a bit of snap, which surprised me. The punch I saw coming unblocked, the ones I didn't see coming, like he hurts you. I think that's why he's had a lot of big, like he's had 19 knockouts in 20 fights, and I think 18 inside 2 or 3 rounds, 13 in the first. He's got snap, yeah. He weren't an heavy puncher, but he had snap. He's hurt me the worst. I think he was the best puncher I ever faced, actually. If we're talking sparring, I'd have him second biggest puncher I've ever faced. Chisora, number 1 still. Chisora is very hard to explain. It's like a fucking house falling on your head. But you saw him coming. So Chisora never hurt me, but was the biggest puncher I ever faced. Makhmudov surprisingly had some speed in his punches. That's what surprised me, caught me out a little bit, to be honest. In terms of power, I'm putting him at number 2. Number 1 that I ever boxed, number 2 that I've ever faced. Now speed. His hands were pretty fast, actually. That did surprise me. I thought he'd have slow hands. He didn't. Maybe when I watched him box Vianello and Caballero, they're very fast with the feet. So I think they made him look slow. I'm not a fast heavyweight. His hands were faster than I thought, and his feet, he didn't have great feet, but he stepped. He didn't particularly try and move fast. He covers a lot of distance when he goes on the back foot. I wish I'd have stayed on the back foot for longer, for maybe 4 or 5 rounds, maybe got a bit more gas out of him before I tried pushing him back because that's the safer thing to do. But in hindsight, I should have invited more pressure on and got him to punch more. But he threw an amazing amount of punches. Very shocked how many he threw. His punch stats were unbelievable. I didn't think he'd throw that many shots. So I thought pushing back and he can't keep this going, but he did end up doing the 12, maybe better than me, which surprised me. But in terms of speed, his hands weren't the fastest by any means. Yoka probably the fastest. But Ortiz had the best timing. I think Makhmudov, I don't think he necessarily got hand speed, but his timing was good. He got a lot of experience. You know, hundreds of amateur fights, Russian number 1. His hands were faster than I thought. His timing was probably timing really, more than being, probably weren't the fastest actually. His feet weren't as bad as I thought they'd be. Physical strength, he weren't as strong as I thought actually. Wasn't as strong. I've never boxed anybody stronger than me. That is probably my number 1 attribute. Physical strength and probably my durability. I've never faced anyone stronger than me. In sparring, Joe Joyce was extremely strong. Anyone else? Probably me. Joe Joyce probably the only person I'd say I've ever struggled with strength-wise. I thought he was like the whole bear wrestling thing. I was expecting to be really physically strong and rag me about, but I handled him pretty easy on the inside, to be honest. He wasn't as strong as I thought, actually. Now, in terms of Boxing ability, brilliant. Yeah, brilliant. Really, really good jab. Just experience, really, more than anything else. A lot of experience. Capitalised a lot of my mistakes. Yeah. So, where I would rank him is a world-class puncher with great timing, lots of experience, but he's there to be knocked out. Extremely tough, actually. Talking toughness, extremely tough. People said that he's in the body enough. I belted him in the body a few times. Caught him some good shots. I hit him in the 9th round bad. But I belted him. He tough, really fucking tough bloke. And I said he'd be tough. Vianello obviously stopped him on a cut, but he's tough. Extremely tough. So yeah, I would say he's a world-class power. A very tough man. Brilliant jab. Hell of a lot of experience. But he's there to be beat. So I'd probably rank him. I'd probably put him at offensively, I'd put him at number 1. Overall, probably number 3. Ortiz 1, Yoka 2, Makhmudov 3. People said he's like David Price. He hit a hell of a lot harder than Price. 10 times harder, to be honest. It's so much harder than Price. Makhmudov's jab was harder than anything I've ever faced before. His jab was fucking horrible. Similar to Price. Price defensively was really good when I boxed him. I thought defensively was great. But Makhmudov, I fancy Makhmudov to beat them all apart from Ortiz that I boxed. At the stage I boxed him, obviously. I think Ortiz would have been too clever for him, but everyone else, I think he'd have beat him, possibly stopped. I thought it was really good. He hit really, really, really hard. And he has that experience. But there's a hell of a lot of holes in his game. So moving forward, if he boxes Joshua, Italma, them two will beat him I think in a couple of rounds. If he hits him, he'll knock them both out. But I don't think he has the speed to trouble either of them. I think he'd beat Wilder. Him and Chisora. I'd make Chisora probably a slight favourite. Chisora is similar to me, but with more output and probably hits harder. But Makhmudov, if he hits him, be in big trouble. I think Chisora and Makhmudov would be a brilliant fight. Really, really good fight. That's probably the one I would want to see as a fan. But for Makhmudov, I hope he gets the Joshua fight. That's what he wants. So I hope he gets that. But I was really impressed with him. Really impressed with him. I don't think he's as good as he was. As mad as it sounds, having seen a little bit of the fight back now. Not that I'd want another crack at it because he beat me fair and square, but I'd love another go at it, a different go of it with what I know now and the experience behind me and handling that pressure. It probably gets me a little bit. To be honest, I do get my own head a little bit. But yeah, I thought it was really, really good. Really good. I was really impressed with him. Really nice fella as well. So that's just a little review on where he's at, where I think he's at, and who I think he can beat and can't beat, and a little talk about his abilities. Hopefully he comes back to the UK again. Good bloke, good fighter.